Chelsea have yet to sign anyone during the current January transfer window, yet Enzo Maresca is desperate to bolster his squad ahead of the second half of the campaign. His maiden season at the Blues has perhaps gone better than anticipated. At the time of writing, the club are sitting fifth in the Premier League table, through to the knockout stages of the Europa Conference League, while they secured their place in the fourth round of the FA Cup last weekend. Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca applauds fans after the match. Overall, it hasn't been a bad start. Qualifying for the Champions League will be his priority, however, and this means a few new recruits may be eyed before the transfer window closes in a couple of weeks. Manchester United winger Alejandro Garnacho has emerged as a shock target, while according to Sky in Germany, via Sky Sports, Chelsea have contacted Bayern Munich to ask about the availability of Mathys Tel, but it looks as though he wants to stay and fight for his place in the Bavarian side. Tel isn't the only player Maresca is eyeing from Germany, as a current Borussia Dortmund talent has caught the eye of late, which could lead to the Stamford Bridge side making a move this month. Chelsea lining up swoop for Borussia Dortmund starlet. Garnacho was mentioned by Sky Sports News as one target Chelsea had in mind this month, but the other player named could be a far better option. Jamie Giddens is also wanted by the Blues, according to the same report, as Maresca looks set to try and bolster his attacking options, despite having a plethora of talent to choose from already. According to The Athletic, Chelsea have started conversations regarding a move for Giddens before the window closes, but these are only at an early stage, with an inquiry having been made. There is no word on what kind of transfer fee it might cost to bring the 20-year-old to London, but considering his market value, according to Transfermarkt, stands at €50 million, £42 million. Plus a contract running until 2028, he could cost a fortune. If they did manage to secure his signature, the club would be signing one of the finest young talents in Europe, no doubt about that. Jamie Giddens statistics at Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund has proven to be a wonderful place for English youngsters to go and develop away from the pressures of life in the Premier League. Jadon Sancho and Jude Bellingham are the two finest examples. Both players shone at Signal Iduna Park during their respective spells there, securing moves to Manchester United and Real Madrid. Borussia Dortmund's Jamie Bino Giddens in action. Giddens is the next big thing at the club. He made his debut during the 2021-22 campaign aged just 18, and it soon became clear that the club had a natural heir to Sancho in their midst. Over the previous 2.5 years, Giddens has played 80 times for the club, registering 30 goal contributions, 16 goals and 14 assists, to emerge as one of their prized assets. He knows how to perform on the biggest stages, especially in the Champions League. In the competition this term, the youngster has scored 4 times, grabbed an assist, created 2 big chances, and succeeded with 2.3 dribbles per game. It is no wonder Dortmund have a wonderful chance of finishing in the top 8, which secures progress to the last 16. Last year, one analyst heaped plenty of praise on his abilities, saying, Kobbie Mainoo, Xabi Simons, and Musiala all receive well-deserved hype as they are top players. However, just wait until Jamie Bino Giddens starts playing week in and week out. He's one of a kind. It's just a matter of time until he also achieves superstar status. He might not be at superstar status quite yet, but if a move to Chelsea materializes in the coming weeks, this platform could see the winger take his game to the next level. Not only that, but Giddens is also a similar type of player to a former Chelsea transfer target who has just secured a move to Paris Saint-Germain during the current window. The Blues were looking to sign Kvaratskhelia this month before PSG stepped in, but in Giddens, they have someone who is eerily similar in playing style. Jamie Giddens could be Maresca's own Kvaratskhelia. Missing out on the Georgian winger is a blow, but Maresca shouldn't be too concerned, considering a move for Giddens might cost slightly less. According to FBref, the former Napoli wideman is currently the third most comparable player to Giddens in terms of style of play and statistical profiles, which could see Chelsea land an exceptional talent. Both players are naturally right-footed but tend to operate on the left flank, cutting inside on a regular basis to score the majority of their goals. The pair have registered similar statistics across a range of metrics this season, including goals and assists, 10 versus 8, shots on target per 90, 1.18 versus 1.22, shot creating actions, 42 versus 57, touches in the attacking penalty area, 77 versus 74, and carries into the opposition penalty area, 43 versus 37, for their respective teams. These statistics show just how effective the pair are when it comes to creating chances for their teammates. While they both love to get the ball into the penalty area as often as possible, utilizing their excellent dribbling abilities. Gittins still has plenty of development to do over the next few years, yet his spell at Dortmund has allowed him to showcase his talents on a regular basis. He was bound to attract attention sooner rather than later, given his performances for the German side over the previous few years, and it looks as though they won't be able to keep him for long. If Chelsea are serious about signing him, they had best try and get a deal over the line, as the Englishman will have plenty of other suitors, given his impressive form in Germany this term. Therefore, it is now down to the board to ensure that they do everything in their power to win the race for his signature before the end of the January transfer window.